The gates and doors were barred, and all the windows were fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hope of sorrow, half in fear that day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. And just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gates began to rattle, a voice began to call. I hurried to the window, I looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. And John stood there beside me, and she told us where she'd been. She said they'd moved him in the night, and none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away, and now his body isn't there. We both ran toward the garden. John went on ahead. We found the stone with the empty tomb, just the way that Mary said. The winding sheet that wrapped him in was just an empty shell. How and where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Well, something strange was happening there, just what I did not know. John stood there beside me, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculations couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I seen them crucify him, and then I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. Everything I'd promised him just melted into shame. When at last I came to choices, I denied I knew his name. Even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. Suddenly the air was filled with a strange and sweet perfume. Light came out from everywhere, drove shadows from the room. Jesus stood before me with his arms spread open wide. Fell down on my knees and just clung to him and cried. He raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, love was shining out from him like sunlight from the sky. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet relief. Every fear I've ever had just melted into peace. He's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven gates are open wide.